Hello world, this is Justin Tucker and I'm going to do a brief video tutorial on how to resize images. So what I've got here is a test page with some gray boxes that are to represent where we would want images to maybe go. There is a tool that I'm using in Firefox called Ruler, and you can click Add to Firefox. It walks you through some steps and then you get this little ruler up here. If I activate this, I can kind of pick the corner of the area that I want to measure and drag it. And it looks like 540 by 290. And to disable this, I'm going to click this. So getting this tool is incredibly helpful so that you know those numbers. 540 by 290 is what that gray box represents. So if we go into not Notepad, but Paint, which is a very common image editor for Microsoft. I've got an image in here, which you can just get to by opening, choosing an image. So this is a very big image. It's 2592 by 1936. So we only need this to fit into 540 by 290. So I'm going to zoom out here. I'm doing that by holding Control and scrolling down on my mouse wheel. And kind of the two-step process to do this. First, I like to resize it by the pixel width I know it needs to be, and make sure that this maintain aspect ratio is checked so that when we say 540, this 403 gets automatically calculated and it maintains aspect ratio. If aspect ratio is not maintained, you get this squishing or stretching effect, and that is not what we want. So we're going to leave the vertical number alone and just say 540 on the width, maintain aspect ratio, and then resize. Now I'm going to zoom back in so I can kind of see it better. And at this point is kind of where some decisions need to be made, because we've got a 540 by 403 block, okay, but it needs to fit in an area that is a little bit flatter than what the image is. So the decision here is what part of the image do you want to crop out. And so in this example, I'm going to choose kind of the header and the footer, or try to choose a more middle part of the picture. So if I go to this select and choose rectangular section, you'll notice that when I choose a section, these numbers down here appear. And so the trick here is we know that the width is correct. So I'm going to kind of pick an area where I think I want to start and go all the way across. And now I'm going to come down until the second number says 290. Well, 289. Let's try it again. Okay. Now it says 540 by 290. And we're going to hit crop. And now there is my correct dimension or correctly sized picture. So if I save this, and I go to my site, I'm on WordPress using Beaver Builder, but regardless of your CMS, however you would add an image into this area is really what the exercise is. So in this example, I'm going to go ahead and remove this. I'm going to choose my image module. Going to select the photo, going to upload, and I know it's in pictures. There it is. And there we have it. And now we have a resized image to the pixel dimensions that it needs to be in order to fit and look good. And again, to quickly review, you kind of start by bringing in your image. You resize it by the width you need. Then you hit OK to that. Then you come back in, choose Select, Rectangular Selection, go all the way across, and then start to go down until you get to the height that you need. Then choose Crop, then save this image, and then upload that to your site. So again, that represents a way to resize images and get them on your web page. There's obviously many image editing tools. There's Photoshop, there's Adobe Illustrator, but I know Windows is very common, Paint is very common, and hopefully that can be a method you can use to easily resize your images and get them on your website. Hope this helps. See you next time.